welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new here, hello, welcome. If you're a return viewer, welcome back. Yes, I just realized I only have one compression glove on. I don't know. I'm just going to take it off because I don't know. Oh, I know why, because I was writing with a pen and my poor fingers were hurting. Alright, hello, welcome. It's a TV. I have a TV now. I'm very excited. So I put on some ambiance. I hope that doesn't bother you. I love it. I love this TV. Anyways, hello, welcome. Today I forgot my drink. My drink is way over there. Let's hope we can get through this video quickly. So today we're going to do another bookish video. We are going to do okay, I know I mess with my hair a lot. First of all, I don't like my hair, but part of the reason is I do have Tourette syndrome and one of my tics is touching my hair. Just so you know. Most of the time, it's just because I don't like my hair, but sometimes it's a tick. I was editing a video probably about a week ago, and I was constantly touching my hair. And at that point, I knew it was a tick because, I mean, I know when I'm doing tics, but I was hoping that day that it wasn't that noticeable. It was, so I apologize. But today I'm just annoyed with my hair. Anyways, okay, so we're going to do the mid-year crisis book take. And okay, stop, Cheryl. This is a book take that we go through the first quarter of the year and we answer questions. So I've got my handy dandy notebook. And this is just literally just one I got from Walmart. Just that. So, first question. I will have the questions written out in the description box below if you would like to also do this take. Question 1. How many books have you read so far this year? In 2025, I have completed 32 books. I'm happy with that. I really am. It's April 18th right now, and I think I'll probably get another 5 done this month, so I'm happy with that. Question 2. I'm looking at this, by the way. Have you already found a book you think might be a 2025 fave? And if not, what was your favorite book you read that wasn't quite 5 stars? Okay. So this one was hard. I mean, it was easy at one point because I do have one that's going to make my fave of the year, but I don't know if it's going to be my top fave of the year. By the way, I'll put the pictures up here. I mean, I'm sure you know that already. I actually own this book, but I'm not prepared. I didn't get any books down. And I just thought of an answer to another question, too. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Hello! Don't ask me why I did that. It kind of reminded me, you know, like in that, okay, we're going on a tangent. You know the Bambi movie when the owl goes to the little baby Bambi and says, hello? That's what I felt like I was doing to you. I'm so sorry. That used to give me nightmares, I swear. Okay, anyways. Sorry if I gave you nightmares. Okay. 5 stars, right. So favorite book this year, it's on my top favorite. It will be on my top 10 probably. I assume it will be. But I don't know if it's going to be my top of the tier. But, I mean, I think you already know this, but Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. The whole Throne of Glass series has my heart, but I read Kingdom of Ash in February, I think? February is such a hard word to say. The English language, I tell you. Anyways, Kingdom of Ash. Need I say more? The Throne of Glass series was amazing. I'm now reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. Loving it. Just saying. I don't like spicy scenes, but in romantasy, it doesn't bother me as much because I know that there is romance in the books. And I'm kind of here for it, you know? Don't always like how many spicy scenes there are, and I don't like. I kind of cringe when people have words for body parts. It's like, okay, can we just call it what it is? You know, like, do we have to have these, what I consider crude names for these body parts? I'm sorry, but I just don't like it. It just brings me out of the scene, and I'm like, ew. Anyways, another book that I think might be a 2025 favorite is Dead Tired by Cat Ailes. This was, I believe I gave it 5 stars. I wrote down the rest of the details, but I think I gave it 4 stars. I don't know if I gave it 5 stars or 4 stars, but I really loved reading that book. It was a good time reading that book. So this is the second book in the Expectant Detective. Yes, this is a tick, okay? I'm doing it. I'm sorry. As soon as I started talking about my chart ticks, now I just want to do them all. Dead Tired by Cat Ailes. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I really enjoyed this book. This is the second book in the Expectant Detective series, and I loved it more than the first book. And I think it's because in the first book, the woman, it's a cozy mystery, kind of like a humorous mystery, kind of like in the veil of Finley Donovan, kind of those kind of books. And in the first book, which was called The Expectant Detectives, I read it last year, and it's a bunch of women who are pregnant and solving a murder. And there was a lot of pregnancy jokes, a lot of things that I can understand. Like, I understand how a woman gives birth to a baby. I understand that. Can I relate to it? No, because I've never had a baby. So, but this book, the children are all like 6 and 9 months old kind of thing. So it's like down the road from when they first were pregnant and ready to have their children. It's about a year later, I think. Well, no, I think in the ending of the first book, the women just had their babies. So it's been like 9 months. And the children, because I was a babysitter and nanny for over 35 years, I related so hard to the parents, the mothers, in how they are reacting to their kids. And they are just some of the most laid back mothers that I absolutely adore. They kind of, a few of them were like, there was like one mother in the book that kind of is the stereotypical I can do everything kind of person and nothing I do is wrong. But she has a character growth, okay? The rest of the mothers are like, my baby just threw up in public and I'm just gonna roll with it because what am I supposed to do? You know? And it's just so much fun. It's hilarious. The you can tell that Cat Ailes is a mother because the things the babies do and how the parents react to it is just so relatable. And as a babysitter nanny, you know, it's like you deal with it and you move on. I mean, kids do embarrassing and say embarrassing things, and you just it happens. You know? There's one scene where one of the kids, I said it. I think he dropped a bottle or something in a fountain, like one of the city fountain things, and the mother literally had to jump into the fountain to get it because the baby's screaming, and it was hilarious. Like, it's so fun. And they solve a murder too, which is more fun. But the children is what made it for me. Already my throat is getting croaky and my drink is way over there. Anyway, okay, we've had our first cough. Oh my goodness, okay. Warning, there's going to be coughing in this video. Sorry for your ears if you're wearing earphones. Most read genres so far this year would have to be cozy mystery. It is every year, and this year is no different. Question 5. Nope, we forgot one. Question 3. We're not doing so good. Any 1-star books or least favorite books of the year? Yes, I have two, although they are not 1-star, they are 3-star. I rarely give 1-star and even 2 stars out. My 3 stars are the books that I don't really enjoy and will never read again. One of them is, they're both cozies, and one of them is Booked for Murder by P.J. Nelson. I gave this 3 stars. I did enjoy the audiobook, but I don't think I'm going to continue on in the series. To be honest, I don't remember anything about it. I forgot I read it, so that kind of shows me that it's just not a cozy series I'll continue. Oh, and another one I gave 3 stars was Miss Morton and the Deadly Inheritance. This is the third book in the Miss Morton mysteries? I'll put the picture up here, but it's a, I believe, Victorian or Regency. I think it's Victorian cozy mystery series, and I've enjoyed the first two on audio. The third one took me forever to finish because I just wasn't enjoying it as much. The writing is good. Who's it by? Catherine Lloyd. She wrote another series that I kind of had the same reaction to. What series was that? It was a Jane Eyre mysteries or something. I like the series. I think that's the same author. I like the series, but the writing is not up to par. I don't think the writing's very good. I probably will continue the series, but it's not my favorite. Most read genre so far, cozy mystery. A book that surprised you. For this one, I have 4 books, and they're all in the same series, so I'm just going to name the first book, and that is Shady Hollow by Juno Black. I read the first 4 books. 2 or 3 of them I listened to on audio, and the 4th one I read. Have I listened to 5 this year? I might have listened to 5 this year, or read 5. I think only 1 or 2 of them I read physically. This is such a cute cozy mystery series, and I would consider it cozy mystery because there's no gruesome parts on page. The sleuth, the amateur sleuth, is an amateur sleuth, and she stumbles across the murders, the bodies. So it is a cozy mystery in my mind, but it features animals, woodland creatures to be exact, and they live in this little town called Shady Hollow, and so the amateur sleuth is a fox named Vera Vixen, and the police chief is the bear, and Vera's best friend is some kind of bird, a raven or something. I don't remember, some kind of bird. And there's squirrels, and they all talk. They all have thumbs. They all drive and walk around. I'm coughing already. If this sounds ludicrous to you, let me employ you still. Is that the right word, employ? I can't think of the right word. Let me tell you, read the series because it's so good. You forget that they're animals in a way, but Juno Black is a team of 2 ladies, and they write it so that you kind of forget that they're animals, but then they remind you that they're animals in certain ways, but it doesn't seem creepy. It just seems natural. Does that make sense? It doesn't really make sense. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. But I enjoyed it, and the mysteries are fun. I would not say that they are middle grade because there are themes in the books that are very adult. So be careful giving them to middle graders. I think young adults can handle it though. But middle graders, I would just read it first and make sure you know the content of the book before you give it to them. But I mean, you know your kids better than I do, obviously. I think if I had maybe a 12 or 13-year-old, I think I could probably allow the child to read those books. But I mean, again, every parent has the right to allow or not allow their kids to read certain books. I truly believe that. Until they're 18, they should abide by their parents' rules. Just saying, as long as they're fair rules. You know what I mean? Like, as a kid, you don't think any rule is fair, but anyways, I'm not a parent, so I can't speak for it, but I really hate when like, as far as banning books and stuff, I don't agree with that. I do agree with parents banning books for their children. I agree with that. I don't agree with banning books for other people's children. You know what I mean? Like, the parents should decide, not. Anyways, moving on. That's a whole different subject. Question 6. A book that has already come out in 2025 that you want to read but haven't yet. So this is the question. I just thought of another, and now I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes. Okay. Spoiler for vlog coming up. Sunrise of the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. I'm doing a Hunger Games read, and I need to read this. Really looking forward to it. I've not seen any spoiler reviews, so please don't spoil any of these books in the description, in the comments. Another book I'm excited to read is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I am about 2 hours, I have about 2 hours left in not Part of Your World, Just for the Summer in the audiobook, and I'm listening to that. I'll probably finish it tonight. I am loving that book. So this is a romance series. By the way, Sunrise of the Reaping, where did I put it? Is the Hunger Games, the newest Hunger Games. Just so you know. I think everybody knows that. Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez is a romance book. There's 4 books in the Interconnected series. This is the 4th, and I'm looking forward to reading it. Like I said, I am almost done the 3rd book, Just for the Summer, and I have already cried. So these are romance books. They have happy endings, but they are very emotional and pack a punch. There are some spicy scenes, not too much in my opinion. There's usually 1 or 2 spicy scenes in these books. Oh, again, I just burped. I'm so sorry. Again, I wouldn't say they're too spicy, but I mean, you know your taste, and I enjoy those books. Another book, where is it? I'm looking at my bed. Everything is on my bed right now. I really need to clean this up. Onyx Storm, again, another reading vlog coming up. I am 74 pages in. I have read more than that on audio, but I forget everything, so I'm rereading it. Well, rereading the first, 300 pages and then finishing it. Another book that came out recently that I have at the library waiting for me is Fearless by Lauren Roberts. I'm looking forward to reading that. That is the 3rd book if you don't count the novella. 4th book if you count the novella. To the Powerless series by Lauren Roberts. I'm really looking forward to reading that. And again, it's at my library, ready to pick up. I have to pick it up by the 27th, I think. Okay, 3 more questions. If I missed any, I apologize. 1 goal you made that you're succeeding at. The Goodreads goal. I set a goal for 100. I'm at 32, so I'm 3 books ahead of schedule, according to Goodreads. I'm very happy with that. 1 goal you made that you need to focus on. Okay. This is where the tea gets real. At the beginning of the year, I made 2 goals. Nope, 3. For year-long readathons that I wanted to do. Have I done any? No, I have not. So the 3 read-alongs I wanted to do. 1 was by Books with Jenna. No. Books Love Jenna. I'll link her down below. I think that's her channel name. She is doing a kind of classic read-along thing, and I want to join in that. Haven't read a single thing in it. It's near the end of April. Another one was the 52 Club Book Challenge, something like that, where you read 52 books. Again, I'll link the channel below. I don't know if I've accomplished any of those. I haven't been filling it out. But I'm going to fill that one out at the end of the year and just put in as many as I can. So that one, I would say I'm currently working on. But the one I really want to focus on, the Lucy Maud Montgomery or L.M. Montgomery read-along that Chantel is doing from Chantel Reads All Day. Again, her channel's linked below. She's doing a Lucy Maud Montgomery. I don't know if it's called L.M. Montgomery or Lucy Maud Montgomery. I tend to call her Lucy Maud Montgomery because every time I say L.M. Montgomery, people think I say Ellen. So just saying, it's Lucy Maud. And I just like Lucy Maud better than L.M. I don't know, I feel like saying L.M. makes it less personal, and it just feels like she had to put the initials on because she's not a man. I was going to say not a woman because she wasn't a man. I don't know if that's true, but I prefer to call it Lucy Maud Montgomery. Chantel is doing a year-long read-along. The first 4 or 5 months we're reading Anne of Green Gables, the first 4 or 5 books of Anne of Green Gables. I haven't even finished the first book. Now, I have read them before, but I wanted to reread those ones. And then during the summer, she's doing some other Lucy Maud Montgomery books, and then she's continuing with Anne of Green Gables in the winter. I really need to focus on that. Obviously, I did not finish them in time for the live show. Did I watch the live shows? Yes, I did. Basically, because I've read all of those Anne books already. I don't think I've read, I know I started it, but I don't think I've read the last book, Rilla of Ingleside. But I've read all the other Anne books. And she is reading The Blue Castle, I believe. I'm not sure. And I loved The Blue Castle. It was my favorite book of the year 2 or 3 years ago. But Lucy Maud Montgomery, if you didn't know, is my favorite author of all time. I don't know. I just haven't read it. I have no excuse. I just haven't. Also, what is this? Is this a white streak of hair? I have just noticed it the other day. I call it blonde, but honestly, I think it's white. Because, like, when I washed my hair, I just whistled. When I washed my hair once, there was, like, a streak of, like, white hair. I don't like that. Also, my cousin, who's the same age as me, just became a grandma. I do not like that. I mean, I'm glad she's a grandma. I'm happy for her. But the fact that I'm old enough to be grandma now, just... No, thank you. Anyway, okay. that was all. All right. And the last question. Any new to you booktubers? Booktubers? No, books don't have tumors. Booktubers, bookstagrammers, book talkers for 2025 that you recommend. I had to think about this because I didn't write any down. I don't follow Bookstagram or Book Talk. Booktubers that I just subscribed to this year. I don't remember who I subscribed to this year. No. I don't know. I have subscribed to a lot of authortube channels lately. Booktubers. I mean, I am subscribed to like 1,000 or something, or 900 or something different channels. And I would say like about 800 of those are booktubers. Yeah, I tend to subscribe to everyone when I watch a video I enjoy. I just hit subscribe. Okay, I'm just gonna name some. but they aren't necessarily ones that I just became familiar with. I'm trying to think of some. Okay, where's my phone? Hang on. I'm just trying to think of some that I haven't mentioned on the channel yet. I got my phone. We're gonna go to YouTube. YouTube. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves. How are you all doing? You doing good? How's your reading going? Let me know how your reading's going this year. If you feel like answering any of the questions, go ahead and do that. And if you, it doesn't say to tag anybody, so if you want to be tagged, you're tagged. Do the video, link my name in the bio, and I will watch it. Okay, let's see here. Subscriptions. And if you haven't given us a thumbs up and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Okay, one that just came up is Aaron and Elena. I think I did subscribe to them this year. They are sisters. One of them is expecting her first child soon. She may have already had her child. I'm not sure, but I'm very excited for her. They are wonderful. I believe they're sisters. Oh, she just said, I just watched the caption. She just had her baby. Congratulations. Anyways, yeah, again, I will link these channels below. Who else? Let's see. I'm trying to find some ones that I've never mentioned that are just not as popular. You know what I mean? How do I find... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's look at all my subscriptions. The answer is Books. I love her. She's hilarious. Who else? Let's give two more. This is kind of fun. Two to Ramble, Austin and Richard. They are wonderful. They're I call them young because everybody's young to me. But they are two guys who read mostly fantasy, but they do some fun videos where they talk about the books they read, and sometimes they read other books other than fantasy, and I just love them. They're fun. Okay, how about, let's pick one more. There's so many here. How about a cozy mystery one? I've talked about her before. Okay, how about Hal Jones? She has a booktube channel. She's wonderful. She has 2 kids, and she's a lot of fun. What can I say? She's fun. She doesn't read cozy mysteries. I don't think she does. She reads mostly romance and romantasy, I think, and thrillers. She reads thrillers. So yeah, I recommend her. She's wonderful. She just started her reading journey about, like, as an adult about a year or 2 ago, and she started a booktube channel, and she's wonderful, so recommend her. She also has ADHD, which I love the representation because she's very honest about it, and I love that because I too have ADHD. Okay, that's it. If you want to do this video, I tag you. Please do it. I would love to see your videos. Tag me in your video so that I know, so I get notified that you did the video, or let me know in the comments below that you did it and I will watch it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any new channels that have come up in 2025 that you think I'd be interested in watching, let me know. I would love to check them out. And yeah, also I do have an authortube channel, Cheryl Writes Books. It will be linked below. It is a channel where I talk about writing books because I am on... Oh, I'm out of breath. I'm on my author journey. So, join me there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Hey, we made it under 30 minutes. That's amazing. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye. Oh, and happy Easter. Happy Good Friday if you celebrate. I think Good Friday is an emotional, sad day for Christians, but it's also a day of hope. Because if Jesus hadn't died on the cross, we wouldn't have what we have today in our... in the hope and peace that we feel as Christians. Just saying. Okay, have a great day. Bye, guys.